4, 5, varsity man up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 8, 4, 5, varsity man up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war.
I said it's game time, so it's time to score. If you're not playing to win, then what you playing for?
Hello again, Section 9 Pigskin fans. This is the Varsity 845 Football Show, where each week we give you everything you need to know to be the smartest one in your high school football conversation. I'm Kevin Witt, so let's get started. Our feature this week is on the game that turned out to be the talk of the section, and later I'll give you my game of the week. But our first stop on the highlights trail is Eldred, where Coach Frank Keene told me this week he plans to retire this June after 40 years in the district. Now, Keene is one of the nicest guys you'll meet, and he tells me he's coached 108 sports seasons. That's a really long time. His team is looking to go to 4-0 this week as it hosted Spackenkill on Saturday. So, Eldred turned to its two biggest playmakers, quarterback Brian Henry and running back Ian Halloran. Henry gets Eldred on the board early as he rolls right and finds Matt Balcom in the end zone. That's a 15-yard touchdown pass. How did Spackenkill respond? Check out Mark Leadus on the next kickoff. He catches the ball at his own 5, runs through the wedge, and takes it 95 yards for a touchdown. Henry calls his own number here, follows his blocker, makes a nice cut and breaks it for a 63-yard touchdown run. He added a short rushing touchdown and finished with 82 yards rushing. Halloran scores on this 3-yard plunge, then adds this 25-yard touchdown run. He finishes with 121 rushing yards. Eldred has 458 yards of total offense and wins 40-21. Moving on to Walkill, where the Panthers hosted Pine Bush Friday in a non-league battle between two of the area's better teams. Here's Walkill's James Schoonmaker running for one of his 2 touchdowns. Here's a little flash and dash for you. Stephen Moyer looks so good on this 96-yard touchdown return, it's hard to keep him in the lens. So where's your Pine Bush highlight? Right here, as A.J. Lotta runs right into your screen. He goes 72 yards for a touchdown, but Walkill wins 31-22. This brings us to our feature. On Friday night, Newburgh Free Academy hosted Cornwall. It was the first time these teams met in 89 years, and well, Barry Surratt and Tyree Smallwood gave the folks something to remember. Newburgh won 46-34, but Surratt and Smallwood stole the show as they combined for 11 touchdowns.
Ready? He loves to play football, and he works hard every week, and his speed, and he takes everything in and just puts it all together, and that's what you see.
You know, at the start of the game, I knew that he was very excited, and you could see it in his eye that he wanted to have a big game and perform. And I told him all week, I said, man, I'm waiting for you to have, this big breakout performance that you're capable of, and I hope it's tonight.
He really shocked everybody. Everybody knew he was going to have a good game, but he impressed everybody.
Talk a little bit, if you could, just about that first touchdown.
It surprised me. I mean, I knew he was fast, but the way he pulled away from, Newburgh's defenders, it was kind of shocked us all.
And how about him as a pass catcher later on in that game?
It was funny because all week long I was telling him, you can't catch. He was dropping passes, and he'd be like, Coach, I could catch. And then, he gets in the game and makes a couple great catches. So, I was excited for him.
What's it like watching Tyree having the game that he's having out there, both on the ground and kind of through the air?
Well, obviously the kid can fly. He can absolutely fly.
We caught up with Surratt and Lockleary, both Newburgh Free Academy seniors, at a modified game this week. As the quarterback back there, walk me through his game a little bit that he played.
Well, I think Barry, he ran hard, and it paid off. He kept his feet moving.
Is there anyone that stands out in your mind a little bit more than the other ones?
I like the one when we were down there by the goal line and he dragged the kid for a couple yards and made his way into the end zone.
He's a tough runner, and he's getting better and better every week. It's a team game, and I think our big boys up front did a great job also.
I mean, was there one there that kind of stood out for you that really kind of displayed what kind of a runner he is?
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. I didn't even knew he had 6 touchdowns. I had no idea. I didn't even know he had 6.
Have you ever seen a day like this before? I mean, when you look back on this thing, one guy gets 6 touchdowns, one guy has 5. What's that like?
That's amazing on both sides. You know, both offenses had a great game.
Don't be surprised if we see more from each of these guys into November. Now it's time for the game of the week. Pine Bush plays Kingston on Saturday night at Dietz Stadium. In my opinion, the loser is in deep trouble as far as the sectional playoffs are concerned. Both teams are coming off losses, so we'll see how they react. My pick? I like Kingston here because it has shown more diversity on offense. Make it 27-20. In some other games, I like O'Neill home over Marlborough, Highland to beat Red Hook and remain undefeated, and Walkill to win at Saugerties. I think Port Jervis beats Goshen and New Paltz wins at Burke. Well, that's it for this week. Check back in Friday and Saturday for all the scores and highlights as we get them. Become a Varsity 845 fan on Facebook, and don't forget about the Varsity 845 football show. Enjoy the games. I'm Kevin Witt.
This is 845, Varsity Man Up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 845, Varsity Man Up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war.
I said it's game time, so it's time to score. If you're not playing to win, then what you playing for? From the field to the hardwood floor, win some and lose some. Just give it your all, whether it's basket, base, or football. It's all American. It's on when the season's here again. PYP, gotta play your position. Gotta go hard, give it 110. Fans cheering in the stands, yeah, you gotta love it.
845, Varsity Man Up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 845, Varsity Man Up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready